It is so good to see Joy here today. She is all smiles and so full of joy. How you doing? And then we have Ruthie and we have Curtis and Lee and Pascal. Welcome, welcome, welcome with the professor and Janice. Welcome to UK Primetime. Today is Wednesday, so it is Shavez Update Day. I'm Grace, and it is my honor to be able to host this event for you today. We're going to go ahead and get started right away and with this.
General disclaimer. Welcome to the We're All Satoshi official presentation on Affiliate Marketing Model 2.0. All presenters are providing their services on a volunteer basis. Their views and opinions do not necessarily reflect those of the organization. While we aim for accuracy, errors may occur. All content is for informational purposes only. The information provided is general, not personalized advice. We are not liable for any losses. We provide informations and systems, but we do not endorse any purchases of memberships. Your decisions are yours alone. So we advise conducting thorough research. If uncertain, seek guidance from a qualified professional. Attendees accept these terms by continuing. Let's explore affiliate marketing cautiously and curiously. Legal disclaimer. You are viewing a We're All Satoshi official presentation on Affiliate Marketing Model 2.0. All products, services, their component parts and operating methods and systems either provided by or created by We're All Satoshi belong solely. General disclaimer. Welcome to the We're All Satoshi official presentation on Affiliate Marketing Model 2.0. All presenters are providing their services on a volunteer basis. Their views and opinions do not necessarily reflect those of the organization. While we aim for accuracy, errors may occur. All content is for informational purposes only. The information provided is general, not personalized advice. We are not liable for any losses. We provide informations and systems, but we do not endorse any purchases of memberships. Your decisions are yours alone. So we advise conducting thorough research. If uncertain, seek guidance from a qualified professional. Attendees accept these terms by continuing. Let's explore affiliate marketing cautiously and curiously. Legal disclaimer. You are viewing a We're All Satoshi official presentation on Affiliate Marketing Model 2.0. All products, services, their component parts and operating methods and systems either provided by or created by We're All Satoshi belong solely to We Are All Satoshi. All IPs are protected. Anyone copying, distributing or reselling any We Are All Satoshi product without express permission risks serious legal consequences. Any unauthorized broadcasting, live streaming or social media sharing of We're All Satoshi presentations is strictly prohibited. Downloading and re-uploading presentations without permission violates copyright law and may lead to legal consequences.
So I understand today there is going to be a lot of explanation. So make sure to get your pen and paper out so that, and your notebook, because I know everybody's carrying a notebook, and get ready to take notes and jot down your questions. We'll answer those a little bit later, okay? Jot down your questions. Now, here is a person who really doesn't need an introduction, but I like to introduce him anyways. He is the mastermind behind all of these products. We are all Satoshi with the products that are being provided by We Are All Satoshi. He's just a great person to know, and he is here to give you an update, and he's with the community every Wednesday. Please help me to welcome Shavez.
Thank you, Grace. Hello, everyone. I welcome you all to UK Primetime. And as it's Wednesday, and important Wednesday, as you guys were expecting me to
Recording in progress.
first clarify how things are going, what are we going to do moving forward, how we are going to, you know, see Boomerang, uh, you know, in terms of scaling it, and what are we going to do about the goal that I talked about last week, that yes, we are going to go ahead and start massive recruitment of 500,000 people, and this is going to all you know there's a lot of information that needs to be ingested, digested by every one of you, so that you understand the vision and we work accordingly in a way that we achieve what we desire. And all your goals and aspirations, your dreams, are associated with each other, all of us together as a family, as a community. And we all need to work together passionately with complete dedication and honesty to make this product great. We are doing our best, like we delivered one of the best products in the decentralized finance, and it is the testimony of every user who is even making one transaction a day. But the robust technology and the seamless experience that users are getting is something which has never been before ever in this industry. You click and money gets into your wallet. So today I will be focusing on the vision, and I will clarify each and every aspect and element of the roadmap that we are carrying, what tech team is doing, where you will see yourself with the product in next couple of weeks, and what is our goal as a community for next 3 months. I believe I'm audible, right, Grace?
Sure. Great.
Okay, I'm going to share my screen now. So I also want to request everyone to pay most of your attention today, because this whole concept needs to be very clear in hearts and minds of all the license holders and promoters of Boomerang, to ensure that we have a common goal, and also we work really hard, and I will ensure that the promises that I'm going to make in terms of roadmap will be delivered on time, because now we don't have any constraint in terms of development, and which was again the reason for successive delay in the delivery of the MVP. Now that the product is created, there is no constraint in any way. So open your uh, pen and paper, sit with me. Today, I will describe how you are going to see Boomerang in coming few weeks and months. So, starting from the very beginning, I believe my screen is visible, Grace.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So, I will talk about the stages of the product that we went through. From the very beginning, we started with beta phase, and with the beta phase we showed you guys the vision of the product, how we are going to create the product, how we are going to assemble the product, and what as a user you can take home as a benefit from the product. And then later we delivered the MVP, the minimum viable product, or you can say a model of the robust product which can work multi-network and which can fetch profits from different networks at the same time for for thousands of users at the same time. Okay, So this was the stage. And at the time of transition from beta phase to MVP, we faced a lot of challenges. So I want to highlight first before explaining the roadmap. Uh, we encountered transaction failures, gas fee loss, identification of pairs, connectivity issues, errors, devices compatibility, wallets compatibility. Do you guys see any of these errors, any of these issues which were, uh, potentially there in terms in our mind and hearts while testing the product, while consuming the beta phase, and in transition from beta to MVP? There are none. I don't think so. I have used the product myself. All of you who are present and have a license, use the product yourself. We don't have any of these uh, issues or constraints or errors or any kind of inabilities in the product. That means this is a totally working product which provides profit to people for real. This is not something, the system that we created or anything. I mean, there were so many things from the very beginning. People used to say the product will never be delivered. Some people said uh, boomerang cannot be created properly, and then some people started copying our concept, though we could not deliver MVP on time. And now that we have the MVP, this is not open source. The contract is not open source. So others, other people who were claiming that they will develop the product, they can never develop and deploy the product. So this is also the situation. So in total, in total, in a nutshell, what we can say, we have a working product that needs no enhancements in terms of product. It just needs to be mapped. There is only one thing that is required in Boomerang, that is mapping of the product in different networks. Same thing to be deployed on one more network, one more network, one more network, one more network. And how is it going to turn out for users? I'm going to explain. Okay, so before explaining that, uh, each one of you sitting here and each one of you who will hear it after some time had some expectations from the product. You had some set expectations from the product, right? Everyone. Some people thought it is going to give them $1 a click. Some people thought it is going to make them $100 a day. Some people thought $500 a day. Whatever your expectations were, I'm telling you again, whatever your expectations were from the product, if these expectations were real, sorry, not real, were as per the narrative that I delivered from beta to MVP, those expectations will be met with this only machine. Because the base is created. No product or nothing in this whole world can start from the peak. Everything has to start, right? Everything has to begin. So, this is the stage where we have something that needs no enhancements. Now, the job will be to add networks. So, mapping. Now we are operating on ERC. on Polygon, we are having one transaction a day for every user. This restriction was applied to make sure that nobody faces a loss. Otherwise, in the beginning, there were no restrictions, and we saw the free flow of the trades, and that kind of uh, changed the entire roadmap and structure of the product. This was also very different for us. The behavior of the product on chain was different. So, in order to make sure users, end users, they get to execute more trades and make more profit, we will start adding network. One more network will be added that will give one more transaction. Then one more network will be added that will give one more transaction. Fourth network will be added that will give one more transaction. Fifth network will give one more transaction. Sixth one will give one more transaction. Seventh, eighth, ninth, tenth. We will add tens of networks in the same structure with the same tech. There is nothing that is needed to be developed. It's just time and resources that are required to replicate the same thing on different networks. Nothing else. And this way, every network, let's say for an example, we had 10 networks as soon as possible, and these 10 networks will give users ability to do one transaction each on every network in 24 hours. This is the base scenario. And then by that time, we will also have the the calculation of the efficiency, or you can say bandwidth, of every network to have multiple transactions as well. So whichever networks in these can suffice multiple transactions, we will start opening or lifting restrictions from one of these networks, and that would make it bigger and bigger. It will not grow like this in 1 week or 1 day. No, there will be proper mapping with analysis, and that would make it big, bigger, biggest. There is a stage in everything. Okay, so this is the whole structure in which every 10 to 15 days we will have one new network, and that new network will enable users to get one more additional transaction, one more additional transaction. And this would make and entirely make sense when next network will be added and one more transaction will go through for all the users. And this will carry on with different networks. So in total, this whole engine will be multi-chain, and it will work simultaneously. And every user would simply switch network and click on auto trade and receive profits. And this process will make the whole ecosystem more profitable for the users. At the same time, this process will bring us enough analysis to start lifting the restrictions from different networks which have the adequate bandwidth to have multiple transactions simultaneously. This is how it is going to go. There are no shortcuts, and in this whole process, what we will do, as I mean, as networkers, as affiliate marketers, you will start recruitment. We as tech team, we will start enhancements, sorry, not enhancements, but addition of networks one by one, and it will give you guys more clarity in terms of roadmap, step by step, step by step. And then, while these networks will be added one by one, while the bandwidth will be tested with different networks, and number of transactions will also grow in particular networks, which we will give analysis once you guys do one transaction a day on particular network. Let's say we are going, I mean, for sure we are going next live with Arbitrum. So we will have behavior study and analysis of Arbitrum when we will have our community do one transaction a day on Arbitrum. Just like these days, our trainers, some of the trainers who are training the community, they have the bandwidth of doing 100 transactions a day over the same product. They realized that it is something which is doable, and it can be 1000 transaction also for them. It's not a challenge, but we need to have proper analysis. We don't need to uh, you know rush into something that will hamper the longevity of the product, because boomerang is going to work and work and continue to work for years. For bear market, bull market, rain, hail, shine, boomerang will continue to fetch profit for users forever. This is how long term products are built, deployed, enhanced, and then more enhanced and updated into versions and versions. You take any example from the market, any product. Facebook started with a basic version. Now check Facebook where it is right now, how it is performing right now. So it is the life cycle of the product, and I am giving you guys the vision of the life cycle that boomerang will follow. Also, at the same time, the profits that you guys are seeing with every transaction right now are close to 50 cents or less or more. Sometimes I would say 30 to 60, 70 cents, ranging from that. So these scripts, which are finding the abundant number of mispricings in the network, are providing the arbitrage opportunities to every user, and backend is executing the trade on behalf of them. At the same time, with time, these profits or these uh, in terms of user, you can understand these profits will also enhance and increase. You know how? Because new AI will train itself, and new scripts that we have implemented will be trained enough to fetch bigger profits. So from zero point 0.5 to $1 will be a transformation, and from $1 to 5 $6 will also uh, be possible, and at that time the mindset would be very different. So just imagine you making one transaction, 10 transaction, but making different levels of profit on different networks would make this crazy, totally unbelievable. The same, imagine the same picture that you heard first day about boomerang. So, users, leaders, promoters who think after using MVP that it is something which is giving one transaction a day with 50 60 cents profit is not going to have more enhanced or you can say in more enhanced profit in terms of transactions, or more number of transactions in terms of number of transactions. This is not going to. This is where team is working. This is where every transaction every user is making AI learn, is making AI, the scripts, the algorithms more enhanced with time. So this is a process. Every product goes through the process. Okay. So, and in this whole process, what will you do while we deploy networks after networks while you test, trade, trade more, trade again and again. What are you going to do as a affiliate marketer? You are going to promote. And the product has set bandwidth of 500,000 users. We will full-fledged promote this for next 3 months and we will acquire 500,000 users. After that, the licenses will be sold in a different way. So whosoever will have any expired license, those licenses will be listed on We Are All Satoshi with a reverse clock. So I will explain. On a daily basis. So whatever license, how many licenses will expire on a daily basis, right? It will be available on We Are All Satoshi and it will be sold with a reverse clock that today we have only 100 licenses available and users can buy. If users are able to buy today, they will be able to buy. If not, then they can try tomorrow. So this will be the approach after 3 months. And in these 3 months, everything that I explained on this page will be functional. And what happens after 3 months, you will ask? Then we will talk about new products. We can accommodate 500,000 users in Boomerang and it will become exclusive. It will be running in a rotational cycle. The product will be running always, but the licenses cannot be sold full-fledged. So these 3 months are primary. At this point, at this point, what I could have done after the delivery of the product, I could have launched another product that is ready. There are two products which are almost ready, which can already be deployed as soon as possible. But I'm not doing that. This is something that we have created, and this is something that is going to give benefits, profits to 500,000 users for years and years, for generations. This is a technology that is properly audited by third party and their recommendations were about the longevity of the product. This is not a trading product which works on fluctuations of the market. Till the time arbitrage will exist in the decentralized finance, Boomerang will continue to work. So take advantage of this exclusivity. You do your job. Tech team will do their job and let's work together and make Boomerang great. The greatest products in decentralized finance. These are my final closing statements. Thank you.
Thank you, Shavez. That is amazing. I think that's need to be broken down as far as
Yes.
the the
Leaders,
the
leaders will broke down. Make sure you guys attend all the calls.
Mhm.
Uh, all the rank leaders, I'm sitting with them every day for close to 2 to 3 hours. I'm making sure that entire roadmap is uh, understood to them, and I will also make sure these concepts are very clear to everyone. And the way we are now working as a tech team, because now we are more confident, we have created the engine, and engine works, and it works more than the expected efficiency. So we are really happy engineers sitting under a roof and trying to replicate the same with better efficiency, of course. And it is just time and development that is required to be, and the moment one more network will be added and people will have one more transaction to do on another network, the sentiments, the entire emotions will change.
The number of networks will not be limited to just 10. You just 10 was just an example.
This, okay, so if you guys go and see EVM blockchains, then Bitcoin layer 2 solutions, then Solana layer 2 solutions, every network where there is uh, listings and where there is arbitrage, we can operate, as simple as that. So 10 is a target, that every 10 to 15 days we will have one network, and we will go aggressively with addition of networks, because we have this amazing clean ground to run. The product is exceptional, just the networks one by one. And had it been no challenges on Polygon, we would have been having a different conversation right now. But it's okay. It is good. I mean, whatever uh, you know, the real deployment brings to the product is always good. With this, our community will be aware, will be more knowledgeable about different blockchain networks, and we will be able to operate different networks in our wallets. And it will be extremely amazing to use Boomerang with multiple networks.
Sorry, I was muted. How will the note roadmap will it be published to the community?
Yes, we will have this properly documented. Um, I will work with the team and have this documented, and then it will be included in the presentations. This is why this Wednesday call was important. First, I announced to the community, then our leaders will start talking about, because leaders were aware about the roadmap. That's why they were, not stressed, but they needed me to go and address the community first, and then they will start promoting. So from tomorrow onwards, you will see everywhere in the market.
And so, as the networks are added every 10 to 15 days, then people will be able to make at least one transaction in each network or multiple transactions.
Okay, so let me explain that again so that it is very clear to everyone. Okay, so we started with Polygon. Listen to this very carefully, then you will understand. Everyone will understand with this. And it is not simple thing that it is going to be understood in one example. So from tomorrow onwards, all our presenters are going to talk the same thing. Same thing. Okay. So we started with Polygon. Within 2 hours, we saw what happened. The congestion started, the gas fee went high, and the profits, which were of course uh, based on the range between 40, 30, 50, 60 cents. So, some instances where gas fee was higher than the profit. And that's where the narrative of the product is different. We offer flash loan based arbitrage where no user makes a loss making trade. So we restricted number of transactions. Now we understand Polygon's bandwidth. Okay. Grace, are
Mhm.
you with me?
Yes.
Okay. Now we understand Polygon's bandwidth, that every user is making one transaction. Some of the trainers are making 100 transactions a day and everything works, right?
Yes.
And slowly we are adding more users also who are buying licenses. They are also doing one transactions. The analysis whether all the users can move from one to two transaction in Polygon is something which is different. But this will take entire R&D team to analyze properly and then submit a result, because in the live product we cannot do experiments, right?
Yes.
So it's better to add one more network and give people one transaction each on another network. We will do that.
Okay.
Third network, fourth network, fifth network, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. By the time all these networks are added, we will have complete understanding of the bandwidth of every network and which network is capable of catering multiple transactions as well. So everyone will be doing 10 transactions. Also, some of the networks will have multiple transactions as well. So also the profit percentage will be different, will be enhanced, because new scripts are in place, they are being trained, the AI is fetching more pairs now, or you can say the AI is fetching the entire market now. So this whole process will make the whole you can say the engine is ready now. The enhancements, uh, you know uh, testing on different roads will make us understand that yes, it can run on desert, it can run on tough terrain, it can run on mountains everywhere. So this whole process will give users multiple transactions. Number one, that means more profits. Number two, profit percentage and amount of profit based on ticket size will also increase. That means more profit to the user. So the expectation that user was carrying before even signing up for Boomerang license will be met, and we will probably over deliver.
Okay.
This is something, the structure that we created, the time we took from the launch till now, creating the roadmap. We had no idea, because this is all new. This is for the first time we created, this is the first time someone created the product, and the turnout of the product is also new. So we are taking time decide, because the product is not here for 6 months, 1 year, or not for this bull run only. No, it is going to continue to work and work forever, because arbitrage will be available in bear market, in bull market, in shitty market, every time.
Uh, that is absolutely fantastic. So, will we continue with the exclusivity for the longevity, or we will continue with that exclusivity to be
Okay.
exclusive to us?
Okay. So
Okay.
exclusivity that I'm talking about is based on multiple network operations at the same time. That whole DApp ecosystem can handle 500,000 users who can trade simultaneously, and we will have a pause there, and then when old licenses will expire, new licenses can be brought in that cycle, and this cycle will go on, because see, this product is something where rebuys will be more than new sales after 3 months,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So, and at that time, after in couple of weeks, we will start like training for other products. Don't worry, you guys will have more chance and opportunities to promote more products. We will have acquisition of millions of participants in our network, but we will have diversified approach with new products as well. So for Boomerang, 500,000 users will be onboarded, and it will work on a closed cycle.
Fantastic. So now that the time span of 10 to 15 days to add new networks is to add the network and then see the reaction or study it for, that's why it's taking,
No,
is, no? Okay.
it is the time. It is not a, I mean, the product is built, everything is done, but it is still not a joke. To write the contract on new network, then to deploy the tech on new network, then to have the you can say the estimation of the gas fee, then the setting of efficient gas fee for users, optimization of gas fee, then making sure that the opportunities are visible, how we are deploying the contract, then transaction hash monitoring, then all these things which are the core elements of the development, it has to be done on new network as well. So the ingredients, or you can say recipe, is same, but the circumstances will be different. So the time and uh, the development uh, would be would take at least that particular time, prescribed time. We cannot make it short, or we cannot make it longer. I mean, we can uh, possibly, if we face any challenge, it will be long, but as of now, the Arbitrum testing has started, so Arbitrum will be as soon as possible. I will give the date and time before next Wednesday in my leadership call, and next Wednesday I will announce also the timeline.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much. This has just been a fantastic update on this. Um, there may be a couple of people who want to ask questions. Um, may I entertain one or two questions?
Well, no need of questions, because this information has to go
Okay.
to the market, and every leader will start communicating from today with the same narrative. And um I will make sure I will first let us have the information uh, you know to reach to people, understanding built, and then it would be nice to have questions and arguments. All right. Announcements I have. The whitelisting discrepancies which were there are solved from our end, and we are one more time checking, but 99% of the issues in my knowledge are fixed. So if you don't see your profit ceiling, if you were not seeing your profit ceiling, you can go and check. You will find your profit ceiling visible. You can start executing trades. Now that we have fixed the profit ceiling, uh, we will start the 1:1 whitelisting as well. So as users continue to buy licenses, the whitelisting will be done in 1:1 fashion.
Okay. Um, And there's just going to be, I know, a lot of questions as far as whether now you must completely exhaust or have your license expired, or can you buy a license once you have, say, raised or earned $500? Can you increase your license still, or you have to
These
wait for it to be completely
no, no,
expired?
let leaders clear all these questions. These
Okay,
questions, these answers are already clear to all the leaders,
okay,
trainers, and I will make sure I will sit with them again today. I'm sitting with them every day to make sure all these clarities are developed so that there is no confusion in any way. And of course, once the license is exhausted, then the user will buy again.
right.
So there is no fee, no platform fee. User can make profit. Once they reach the ceiling, they will buy again.
Okay. Well, that is fantastic. Thank you very much, Chavez, for this great update that we are marching along and you are delivering. And as you have promised, and you're here every Wednesday to be able to go ahead and provide us this update and announcements. Thank you. Congratulations on fixing the white listing. It's going to
Thank
be a lot of happy people.
Of course, today's Wednesday call was very important, and I just wanted to make sure that I deliver the roadmap to everyone and it is clear to everyone, and everyone is on the same page, especially to also ensure that because some people started talking that there will be new products now. No, first we will have Boomerang properly stabilized in terms of user, in terms of profits, and then we will start next product. It was very easy for me to start talking about next product from today onwards, but I did not choose to. The Boomerang is the biggest product that I'm talking. BTCC ecosystem is a whole ecosystem of blockchain. It can have multiple products, but as a product, this is the biggest, largest product I have ever seen in my life, and it will have 500,000 users operating. So let's push Boomerang in a way, both ways. As a tech team, you as a leader acquiring users, let us push together Boomerang and make it great in next 3 months. And our conversation is going to be very different from next couple of weeks in terms of Boomerang.
That's fantastic, and I know the folks are very focused on Boomerang. Is there any update or announcement with regard to WAS and other WAS products?
There are products which are ready, but we will first have more networks in Boomerang. We will keep our focus on Boomerang. We will acquire 500,000 users. Then there will be number of products. We have 3 to 4 more products which are in line. Two are ready tech wise, and I will continue to talk about it in next upcoming Wednesday Zooms. But as of now, Boomerang is the most important. Everyone must aggressively promote Boomerang, and again, that is giving you guys great affiliate marketing, bonuses and rewards. So it is great.
That's fantastic. I was thinking as far as the BTCCs and nodes or anything of that nature.
Okay, okay. I will, as I said, now things are more stable in terms of development. So Fridays, I will try to start the calls for BTCC, but let me first, uh, you know, focus on uh, establishing the narrative for Boomerang so that
Okay.
everyone develops the understanding. Then slowly, gradually, I will start for BTCC ecosystem. There are so many things which are planned.
Fantastic. Chavez, thank you so much. I know that you're working very, very hard and diligently on everything here and being able to get Boomerang to the vision that you have for it, and as it is developing. So thank you so much for all that hard work and being here on Wednesday to tell us about it.
Thank you. I will be at US Primetime today, and at US Primetime, I will make a major announcement on BTCC today. Okay.
Today.
Yes, today.
Okay, Chavez. I'm going to
Thank
come and get you in Dubai.
you. Sure.
All righty. Thank you so much. That's fantastic. Well, I believe that will be it. Thank you so much. All righty, folks. That is our event today. Thank you all so much for your attention and for you being here and all the new people who are here. Thank you all for your attention. We will see you next time.